Alright, yeah, welcome back to the Bird Route in Kunado Chronicles, right? Okay then. Nothing untoward happens for once. I part ways with Haruhime in the Crafters District and head towards the cafe. It's planned to open at 11 AM every day, so there's still around 30 minutes before showtime. But there's already a line of around 20 people. Well, we can handle these kinds of numbers. This is the third day. Those who are already hooked on the cafe will have used their money up to date. Then...
シンだ。シオ兄ちゃん、こんにちは。
The twins are sitting in front of the cafe. Hey girls. I raise a hand. Hey you guys. One of them is on a day patrol, so the other must be tagging along. You're both waiting here?
職人街とか農地でブラブラしてても暑いもん。なるべくここに顔を出せって春姫ちゃんに言われてるしね。
Then let me thank you for coming. Do you want some tea? Appear inside while I talk. The donuts have already been laid out. There are some unnatural spaces which I presume are down to Aoi and her nibbling. Looks like we're ready to open. But Yuri isn't here yet. We'll wait a little longer. The twins move over and look up at me intently. Something up?
シンにちょっと話があるのよ。あるのよ。
I think I can guess, but go ahead. I can't. I signal with my hand for them to continue.
もちろん、有利の勝負が終わったし、今度こそ茜と葵が春姫を倒す番なの。
Akane pops up her chest and points away into the sky.
シンお兄ちゃんには、有利お姉ちゃんの時みたいに、お姉ちゃんと葵に協力してねってこと。
Yep, just what I expected. It seems word has spread that the new knowledge provided by me can allow anyone in Kanto to fight with Haruhime. Which means the twins are going to be looking to get a leg up themselves. I foresaw this problem coming. To be quite honest... Look, Akane, I like you both, but I like Haruhime too. I don't think I should be picking sides. I need to make that clear, even to the twins.
わかるわ。
No, you ain't. Well, okay, you do? I'm surprised at how easy that probe to be. It's hard to tell with Akane when she says going to accept something, and when she's going to get all stubborn. Just you wait, she's still gonna be asking for help.
有利みたいにどう戦うかまでシンに任せるのは、なんかよくわからないけど、違うような気がするのよ。お姉ちゃんが言うんだから絶対に違うんだよ。そうよね。そうだよ。
The twins accepted without any trouble. Huh. Okay, so what do you want my help with? If I'm not going to be thinking up strategies, what do you need me for?
ほら、シンの鉄器の力をどうたらで訓練する話があったでしょ。あれまだ1回しかしてないのよ。しかも途中で終わっちゃったし。
Yeah, I remember. By which I mean, I remember just now. Training with my techie is an ongoing concern. It's been a while since, that. For them, it's been, I don't know how many days, but... I'm not on Haruhime's level, but I do have a lot on my plate.
それでね、シンも戦えるようになってきたよねって葵と話してて。
Thanks, Aoi.
ただシンお兄ちゃんを訓練するんじゃなくて、もうちょっと真面目にやれば、お姉ちゃんと葵が言霊使いとやり合う訓練にもなるよねって。
Oh, now I get it. Because I am a Kodama user, you're elevating me to sparring partner. Haruhime stand-in. What are you debate on? That makes sense for them, maybe. Well, so long as you don't just kick the crap out of me, I think I can play along.
やった
Aoi is the one who celebrates this time, which is unusual.
もっともっとしお兄ちゃんの鉄器の力を強くして、めちゃくちゃにやり合いたいね。
This apparent slip of the tongue scares me a little. Please, nothing too extreme.
相変わらずシンは気合が足りないわね。本当に茜と葵の相手になるのかしら。
Maybe. Did we ask Yori for that? I mean, I didn't say. I did like look at a pair of nice big titties picking at me, but I did not stay for like the whole thing. And seeing if we asked for something extreme of Yuri, again probably didn't get excited because she's not expecting much from me. Honestly, the issue here is that the two of you are too strong. Even for swords, you're just too strong. I shake my head, feeling the need to defend myself a little. I spent all that time with Yuri appraising the combat strength of the swords, but the twins are clearly a cut above the rest. They might be taking the Ninokami spot because high-level Korodama uses like Haruhime and Natsuhime can control the freaking laws of nature. But honestly, that level of total brokenness is the only thing that could stop these two from rising to the top. Not fully interested by Haruhime said she probably won't be able to beat them in a few years.
え、そう？茜と葵って強すぎる？
The king's eyes turn big and round. Yep, far too strong. So very strong. You put the big in the big sister. That's for sure. Cat.
もっと褒めてもいいのよ。そうそう、お姉ちゃんをもっと褒めて褒めて。
Alright, Siskan, I is excited too. It's so cute the way they take this purely as praise. Girls getting so happy about being called strong and a scrap still doesn't quite land with me. Well, I'll praise you all you like, and maybe train with you too, once we're done with the kata. I use both hands to pat both twins on the head at the same time. Then they make me air bleed. Okay, I don't need to move them all around all the time. They reply together. But she does look cute with the cat ears. I do love their energy.
それじゃあ葵、
I was about to say
茜た
cat
ちも一緒
energy.
に喫茶店のお手伝いするわよ。するー。
That would be a big help. My presence is one thing, and the twins here will be more than enough to keep everyone in line. And then...
あ、茜様と葵様、いらしていたんですね。
Where have you been? Also hi. Yuri arrives prior to opening time as I expected and gives a small bow to the twins. Honestly seemed normal. And not like a quick weird cut.
有料姉ちゃん、こんにち
The
は。
bow it is. That shit did. Yeah.
何よユーリ、妙に土臭いわよ。え、そうですか？
Yuri lifts a sleeve to her nose and sniffs it. She's been feeling internals all morning, most likely. Oh yeah. She probably didn't notice, and she even asked us for some data. Unforgettable.
ちょっとそのまま立ってく
I'm
だ
getting
さい。
old and evil. Again extends a hand towards Yuri. Then powerful wind blasts from her extended limb. Yuri is a little surprised by the gusts being blown right into her face.
これで大きい土汚れは落ちたわね。あとは葵、はたいてあげなさい。はーい。ゆりお姉ちゃん、まだじっとしててね。
I almost expect some kind of a lightning attack, but I simply pats down Yuri's clothing. Good.
すみません、葵様。
Europe! I don't think we need to give her an afro, honestly.
いいのいいの。
Due to her small stature, she almost looks like a little kid playing house. I smile. Then I notice a crackling noise coming from Aoi's hands.
風による大きな土ぼこりの洗浄と、静電気による微細な汚れの吸着ですね。
These powers can be used in all sorts of ways, huh? They're doing something more involved, more technical than it looks at first glance.
ああ、すごいです。洗濯したすぐ後みたいに綺麗になりましたし、昔のように布の匂いがします。
Wow. Yuri's eyes widen as she snaps at her sleeve again.
言ってくれればまたやるよ。その服は綺麗にしたけど、そういえばユーリは喫茶店用の新しい服に着替えるんだったわね。ああ、そうですね。あれを着ないといけませんよね。
A complex but troubled expression rises in Yuri's face, and she drags herself up towards the small hut. She isn't afraid of being a pervert. She's afraid of wearing made clothes. God damn it, Yuri. She's happy to have received her own special clothing, but still doesn't like being the center of attention. The heart of a young woman is such a puzzle. Okay then. I turn back to the twins. Once Yuri's back, I'll start letting the customers inside. You two just chat to them, okay? 仕方ないわね。なんかみんなボソボソとよくわからない話しかしないんだけど。I'm sure a lot of them don't have much practice talking to our people, and they respect you so much, you must be nervous. It seems worth pointing those things out. At the moment, there aren't many topics of conversation everyone in Kanta can share in. We need to play the long game here. お姉ちゃんを見てるだけでも楽しいのはよくわかるけどね。I mean, from the way things work around here, well, it's just work, work, and more work. What else could they talk about other than that? I mean, also besides the compliments. It sounds like she's enjoying herself. I get that too. We chat some more, and then the third day of the cafe kicks off. Okey dokey. Thank you. One bill received. Is today your first time? Please go to Yuri, you can't miss her. To receive a treat called a donut and something to drink. I take the money from the man at the front of the line and warmly welcome him inside. There's a bit more leeway to spend a moment with each person today. I glance over to check on Yuri. She still looks displeased with the outfit, but otherwise she's handling customer interactions well. I let in the first 20 or so people who are waiting. Hey, this is the first time we've ever cleared the line. I'm actually emotionally moved by having no one else to show inside. Okay, it's pretty strange to feel moved by this. 昨日までがおかしかっただけでしょう。You normally keeps quiet when regular folk are around, but she speaks up casually today. それと、2枚のお金を使った住人は、残り1枚を使ってしまえば、もう喫茶店を訪れることができないと気づき、様子見していると推測します。Sure. Some people don't want to waste it so soon. Which are exactly the results we were looking for. It will probably get more crowded around lunchtime. そうですね。ところで、オーナーと話していて、首をかしげる方が3名いたことに気づかれましたか？ Yeah, I did kinda notice something. Of course I did. Am I doing something wrong? Something strange? 私もオーナーの対応に不備はないと判断しています。だからこそ、客の反応に疑問を覚えました。What could it be? I can't think of anything myself. それはね、新お兄ちゃんが8件なのに、
誰に対しても手下みたいに丁寧に話しかけるから、みんなが変に感じてるんだよ。
Aoi pops her head in to explain.
なるほど。地位に見合わない丁寧すぎる対応が違和感の元なのですね。
Oh, sorry guys, I'll try to be a dick next time. With no awareness of an economy in Kanta, the idea of a clerk being polite to a customer is also an alien concept. I know everyone was polite to each other in ancient Japan, clerks and customers, but I think that was true in other countries too.
オーナーは博識でございますね。
I can barely recall, to be honest. I never knew much about places outside Japan.
お金をもらう店の人ってみんな新お兄ちゃんみたいな感じでやらないとダメなの？
Oh, you sound interested. No, of course not. The customer and the store are always equal. Ah, but now I see my mistake. I furrowed my brow, realizing the issue. It makes me want to click my tongue.
ダメなのですか？
The people like us are going to start thinking my attitude is a strict rule of economics.
なるほど。理解しました。関東ではそのあたりの融通が利きませんね。
It's like the swords always showing up to the classroom in uniform. Affable clerics instead of hard and fast rule. It's a personal choice that makes everyone's day better. The idea of an economy needs to be built upon everybody conducting business as equals.
次の方から気をつけましょう。
Coming to an agreement with you, I turn to Aoi. Aoi, thanks for telling me about that.
ありがとう。なの？
Yeah? Yeah, it could have caused a serious issue with this whole plan if you hadn't said anything. Once something becomes established as a rule, it can be stubbornly hard to change.
よくわからないけど、しお兄ちゃんも間違えるんだね。
I'm never going to be perfect. In fact, I am nearly at the end of my tether. I gave a wry laugh. I was taking buying and selling for granted, but even something so seemingly simple is a complex and layered construct. One thing, Kai. What are you doing over here with me? Again, it's working the room, making exaggerated gestures and laughing your head off. I don't normally expect Ai to be over there with her.
こっちの方が楽しそうだったから。葵はお姉ちゃんとか春姫ちゃんみたいに誰にでも同じように話すのよくわからないし。
Ai doesn't make a big thing about it like this. I see. I'm careful not to change my expression as I give a nod. Ai doesn't have anything to say to the interchangeable citizens of Kanta. Random people, in that case. That's not an inherently bad thing. It's part of our own personality, and part of Kanta society at the moment. I am seeking to change Kanta so that everyone can enjoy talking to everyone else. This isn't about controlling other people, but control of the self. Well, looks like I've got some time. Let's see how Yuri is doing.
ゆりお姉ちゃんは面白いから好き。
Aoi replies with a smile. Before we can head over, however, Yuri comes over towards us.
シン様、次のお客さんはどこですか？列もないようですが。
Yuri looks around while she asks. There is a gentleman right now.
いないのですか？
Nope, not at the moment. This customer has just arrived. You're free for the moment, Yuri. I'm just letting her know she has some breathing room.
何か私がひどい失敗をして、みんながもうここへ来たくないと思ってしまったのですか？
Yuri sounds upset as she makes this exclamation. No! No need to get pessimistic on me now! Yuri's been run off her feet these last few days, handling customers every second the cafe is open, so she thinks being busy is the norm. This is what it should be like. And Acosta's line is much rarer. I give a warm, friendly laugh, hoping to help calm Yuri down.
そうなのですか。
Yep, and a cafe in particular should be a place customers can relax. I'll look around. The first 20 through the door today are sitting around, definitely relaxing. A very pleasant atmosphere. These customers probably aren't here during time off work, rather using their free time after working a night shift.
そういえば昨日までは受け取ったドーナツとお茶を立ったまま口にしてすぐに帰っていく方がいましたね。
Yuri comments as she sees me looking around. There were places like that in the past. Noodle restaurants where you stand, swipe, and shuffle off. For busy people.
はあ、なるほど。私はそういう店の方が性に合いそうです。
Yuri gives a simple nod. Yuri working in a place like that? Yep, I can see it. Very cool. I like it. Well, choosing where to go and how to spend your time when you're there, that's different for everyone. If I see that the cafe is supposed to calm down and relax, it might create a new rule that everyone has to see here for at least 20 minutes after arriving.
でも経済を広めるのに人がいっぱい来た方がいいんじゃないの？
I has been listening to a discussion raised a concern. I do want the cafe to be popular, but we got limited donuts to consider as well. They can only provide $100 per day. They didn't last 2 hours yesterday.
シン様と私以外に働く者を増やしてドーナツや飲み物も大量に手配しますか？
That will use up everyone's money faster, and it will be a waste if we have donuts left over.
ああ、そうですね。食料が余ることもあるわけか。
Yuri accepts this, a serious look on her face. Disposing of food past the expiration date must be an even bigger problem in Kanto than it was in the past. Almost not having enough, that's a sweet spot, which means it's fun not to be busy sometimes.
はい、わかりました。
Oh, I mean, it makes sense. They're living in a post-apocalyptic world.
ドーナツが余ったら全部お姉ちゃんと葵で食べるよ。
Are you smiling happily? I asked why you're here with me, but now I see the answer. You want donuts.
お姉ちゃんがそばにいると食べ過ぎって怒られるからね。
She said she can't talk to people, but I'm sure Aoi is capable of making conversation with anyone. She's just got the sugar agenda. I bet you both eat a lot, but be careful of eating nothing but donuts. You need a proper balanced diet.
しお兄ちゃん、春姫ちゃんみたいなこと言ってる。ああ、春姫様は言いそうですね。
Yuri gives a nod in agreement and then dips a hand like this. Yeah, even I, that just oh, hey, it makes sense. Eat healthy, not fat. If Harihime is like everyone else matter. I certainly don't eat healthy, honestly. If Harihime is like everyone's matter, does that make me their father? I can't help it. Bobby Jones is that good, at least personally. Well, everyone in Kanto is like family anyways.
オーナー、楽しいお話の途中で申し訳ございませんが、よろしいでしょうか？
Yeah? You speaks up? Sure, what's up?
先ほど葵様と話して気づいたことを、優里様にも早い段階でお伝えした方がよろしいかと思います。
Yeah, good point. We do better fill you in before more customers arrive.
何ですか？
Yuri, we're changing direction a little. When you interact with the customers, try not to be too polite.
え？それでいいんですか？
Yeah. I tell Yuri everything because she just realized they'll tell you to worry. Why should I become a total absolute asshole and to kick whoever she dislikes?
なるほど。 店と客が対等な関係であることを示すことが重要なんですね。
Yeah, that's right. Although there's nothing wrong with being polite.
妙に客の顔色を伺うような応対をするものだと思っていましたが、
Yuri seems to have been feeling the current style wasn't suited to Kanto either, and smoothly accepts such sudden change.
ユリお姉ちゃんはどういう風にしろって言われてたの？
Spectam atabat iftiarnati.
なるべく笑顔で、本当になるべくで良いと言われましたが、あとお客さん一人一人に八軒様と接するような感じでと言われていました。
Well, I thought it might help you to spell it out a little. That's all.
それはその通りですね。神様にお客様には愛想よく丁寧な言葉遣いでなどと言われても、私には基準がよくわかりませんし。今までどんな感じでやってたの
Aoi has a grin on her face as she asks.
どんな感じでやっていたかですか。
Yes. Yuri's brow furrows as she mumbles to herself. Aoi's probably just intrigued, nothing more. But Yuri feels obliged to follow orders and answer any questions from one of the swords. Yuri goes ahead and prepares to give her greeting for Aoi.
いらっしゃいませ。喫茶店へようこそ。
Wow! Our two customers both make the same sound, and our expressions are quite different. Aoi is simply impressed by the smile among smiles radiating from Yuri's face. I, on the other hand, see this charming Yuri and know everything she's been through to get here. Yuri is great at studying and following lessons, but still needs to work a little more on how to live her life.
すごいね、ゆりお姉ちゃん。いつもと全然違ってびっくり。練習したの？最初は全然うまく笑えず、練習もしましたが、お客様一人一人を春姫様だと思うことに気づいてからは、意外と簡単にできるようになりました。
If I just imagine everyone being new, I think I can smile a little better. Yuri proudly reveals her idea, making it sound like the greatest thing ever.
むしろ、春姫様が何十人もいると考えるだけ
That's a
で、
new one.
自然と顔がほころんでしまいますね。そうなんだ。へえ。
I can tell she's freaking Aoi out a little.
幸せな妄想を止めてしまい申し訳ありませんが、今後は普段通りの優里様として接客をされるのがよろしいかと。
I think she did pull that kind of face a little bit when she was doing this.
そのようですね。
I'll have to recheck.
この服装はまだ恥ずかしくて仕方ありませんが、愛想よくするのには慣れてきたんですけど。
It's tissues and oil. Okay. Yuri sucks her smile back in, returning to her normal, serious self. Well, that smile was very cute, but I prefer the normal, natural Yuri.
だから、そういうことを笑いながら言わないでください。
No. Although I do appreciate the heart eyes that she just gave us. Sorry! She reached out for me and I appreciate her dominant smile face. She reached out for me and I dodged away, just like always. But all her training has made the situation more dangerous for me. Oh, there's something else I need to say too, Yuri. I put my hands up, signaling my surrender.
話をそらすための方便ですか？
She gives me a look most unbefitting of someone in an outfit like hers. I respond with a wry laugh. Well, she kind of looks like a maid who's worked with her master for many years. So, she can't stop herself from making the judgment face. No, not at all. I'm going to start my training with Aoi and Akane today to use my techie powers. So that I'll be going straight back to my room all that often. At least for a while.
そういえば、あの訓練は海に行った時の一回きりになっていましたね。
Yeah. Yuri gives a nod as she recalls the trip. I don't know if that episode even know at this point. Give me a moment to check. Oh boy, it has been almost a month since, well, we've been training with them. And then afterwards, well, discovered that the bracelet on my hand can talk. That's right, anyways. While I'm training, you can use the time however you like. Also, I'm kinda choosing this at like a different time. I've been going at this visual novel every day or every other day, so it's been like a couple of months since, more than a couple of months since then, I guess. Hey, if I'm going to be training at that count, it won't always be easy for Yuri to tag along.
わかりました。それなら護衛隊の選別は私の方で進めておきます。
Can I leave that with you?
神様はお忙しいでしょうし、大体の指針は今朝の話で理解しましたので。
Yuri gives me a reassuring laugh. She's keeping her promise to support me as I continue into the future. I'm grateful to her for that. 難しいお話は終わったのかな? Aoi looks up at Yuri and me, probably not caring much about what we were just discussing.
はい、葵様、神様の訓練と護衛、よろしくお願いいたします。
Yuri gives a proper bow. Aoi gives her a cute smile.
お任せって、それじゃあ、しお兄ちゃんを葵とお姉ちゃんでもらっちゃっていいってことかな。神様は誰のものでもありませんが、私の分も残しておいてください。
I still belong to her in some ways. Oh my god, wow, that's quite the casual reply from Yuri. She's all grown up. I feel like a proud father. The chatting has been fun, but I noticed about 10 or so people walking towards the cafe. It looks like customers would rather come in their work teams than alone. Which means back to work for us. I'll take the gun! I wants to try her hand at what I've been doing. Hey, hold on! You forgot your pistol!
やりたいということでしたら、お手伝いしてもらえばいいのではないですか?
Yuri seeks to pacify me? Are you serious?
言ってはみましたが、何か起きる前に神様も言った方がよろしいかと。
I second that. I turn back to taking care of the queue of people before I takes things too far. I'm bored. Give me your buddy. Oh. 2 hours later. Next, free in line. Go and get your donuts and a drink from over there. Everyone behind them. I'm sorry, but we're closing for the day. Please come again. We've run out of donuts, and so the line dissipates without any lingering ill will. The people of Kanto is dead. In situations like this, you just accept what's happened and move on.
オーナー、お疲れ様です。
Thanks. We've still got some people eating. I'll help collect the plates. And back to you while heading back towards the main cafe.
終わったの?
Twins have been hanging out, chasing each other around, but now they come right over to me. Kinda. The line has been handled.
じゃあ訓練に行く?
I'm not finished with the cafe yet. And isn't one of you on daytime patrol? Can you be away for so long? I check to see if they can both come along. Aoi replies by pointing back towards the main town.
今日は春姫ちゃんが職人街にいるから大丈夫だよ。
Oh, so you're just tapping it on her? Well, she did decide to throw rocks and almost a tree at Yuri, so she can handle it. Wow, that's so
別にいいじゃない。そこにいるんだから。統治者は大変ですね。
Even you feels compelled to chime in.
シン様、そういうことでしたら、残りの片付けは私の方でしておきます。
This regrets later. Yuri is dealing with the last of the customers, but has obviously been listening to our conversation as well. Okay, I'll take you up on that. Thanks. If it was just me, I would have stayed to the end. But the twins are getting pretty amped up. It might be better to discharge that energy as soon as possible. Come on, Akane Aoi, let's move.
よーし、張り切っていくわよ。じゃあね、ゆりお姉ちゃん。
The two of them wrap things up quickly, casually pop their powers, and kick off a nearby tree. These children really have been liberated from the concept of roads. I guess I need to free my mind too. Weep! I use the sim tree to get a leg up and chase after the twins towards the Credits district, traveling as the crow flies. The three of us arrive on a roof in the Crafters district.
さーてと。
Yeah? Again looks over to the side.
何か私にご用ですか？
Oh. Harima whips up into her line of sight. Hello. Hey, how did you know?
お兄様と茜葵が飛び回っているのは目立ちますし、ここへ来るということは私に話があるのかなと。
Harima remains as observant as always.
それで、茜がまた何か言い出したのですか？なんで茜が悪いみたいな言い方なのよ！悪いとは言っていません。あなたのやることは結果的には正しいことばかりですし。じゃあいいじゃない。よくわからないけどうまくいくというのは許可を判断する側はめんどくさいんです。
Harima has egg yolks in her eyes as she shouts.
第3期の魔科学研究者もこれよくわからないけど動くのが怖いと似たようなことを言っていましたね。
You add some flavor. That sounds rough too. I'm also not impressed by the work ethic of the third civilization scientists. No wonder they got wiped out.
それで？何の話ですか？なんだっけ？どこに行くんだっけ？張り切ってどこへ行くのよ？
I don't know, we haven't decided the place. The go-to. Akane has lost the plot already.
はい、葵、説明して。ね、しお兄ちゃんの訓練をまたやろうと思ってて、春姫ちゃんに見回り代わってもらいたいの。
Sounds like I is the one on patrol today.
そういうことですか。わかりました。いってらっしゃい。
That didn't take much convincing. Harima cutely smiles at my comment.
お兄様の訓練はカントにとって必要なことですし、私を特別扱いせず顎で使ってくれるのはこの子たちだけですから。
Not even when they're fighting you? Makes sense. A few months ago, Haruhira wasn't ruler. She wasn't even a sword. She still doesn't want power, so she appreciates the twins treating her like a normal person. I understand that feeling.
春姫ちゃんの許可も取ったし、また渓谷まで行こっか。
Oh yeah.
よーし、張り切っていくわよ。そうだ。あなたたち、老星カントの外へ行くなら、お兄様を千本鳥居まで案内してもらえませんか？
Harima's voice cuts across the twins' exclamations.
千本鳥居ってわざわざなんで？あんまりあっちには行かない方がいいんじゃないの？そうなんですが、カントの外でお兄様への案内が必要な場所は残りは千本鳥居くらいでしょ？
Harima sounds like a mirror talking to her unruly kids. I might be kidding around, but it can't be easy being a ruler, fake sister, admirer too.
鳥居のあたりも以前ほど危険ではありませんし、あなたたちと一緒なら戦力も申し分ありません。ちょうど良い機会です。 別にいいけど。あそこ、ただ行くだけだと何もなくて面白くないしな。
Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't judge that place by myself. It's boring. The twins aren't against it, but they don't seem particularly excited about it either. As for me, I don't even know what this Thousand Gates place is. Well, judging from the name, I'm expecting a large volume of those red Shindo gates. They have plenty of them around town already. More importantly, you said it isn't as dangerous as anymore, so I'm guessing that means it's to the west, towards the Kurokame? The word danger should always be confirmed first.
ええ。千本鳥居より先は、個人であっても黒髪に察知される可能性がある場所でした。
Harima corrects herself partway into past tense. Okay, if the Kurokame is dead, that means it's safer now?
はい。それでも以前より格段に減っていても敵機が出ますし、必要なく足を踏み入れるべき場所ではありませんね。
Well, if I'm going to leave Kanto, I may as well see the sights.
それなら、早く行こっか。あそこ、ちょっと遠いしね。
The twins smile and each one take the hands. How long will it take?
能力で加速した小走りで、1時間くらい？
I see. That's pretty far. Maybe 3 or 4 hours one way when walking. Half a day for the round trip. One stop on a countryside train. A trip to the next town over. Quite the excursion for Kanto.
救援を送れるような場所ではありませんし、くれぐれも無理はしないように。
The twins reply happily.
あと、お兄様。
Ow. Yeah? Arima turns to face me, and her face is suddenly serious.
そういうことですので、大事なものをお渡ししておきます。
Like what?
はい。これがなければ、万が一ということもありえます。
Arima nods with real gravitas. Takes something out from her sleeve and gives it to me. It's something wrapped in leaves. Something that will keep me safe, just in case. A rice ball?
おむすびです。
A rice ball. A rice?
おむすびです。
Arima repeats herself.
何かあって帰れない場合、半日も何も食べないと餓死するかもしれませんからね。
And you're sacrificing that for me. A human won't starve that quickly.
私はします。
Arima is deadly serious. Well, I won't say no to a rice ball. Thank you for the ricey ball. Well, see you later.
いってらっしゃいませ。行くわよ。わっきょーん。
Twins rush through their farewells and then leap away, dragging me along by the hands. The journey begins. We head back the way we came and head into the trees near the cafe. From there we head down into the fields like normal, but rather than turning towards the south, ocean, we head to the west, the untouched mountains. The rough, wild mountains provide poor visibility, meaning Teki could be anywhere. The twins keep on the alert without the usual banter. We cross mountains, valleys, and forests. After an hour or two, we surmount a larger hill and my eyes turn wide. Wow, that is amazing. There is nothing but the horizon. The brush-covered, up and down slopes we've been negotiating vanish, visibility instantly opening all the way out. A flat, barren plain, that's the only way to describe it. I'd love to ride a horse over this.
オーナーは乗馬をされた思い出などがあるのですか？
Your response to my muted comment? Ha ha ha. I don't think I was that rich. It'll probably be faster to run than right now anyway.
おっしゃる通り、オーナーは馬以上、
How much is
1馬力を超えています。
ride a horse? Well, except for the fact that you own a horse and your own farm. Or if you have a parent that owns a farm and horses. Then you can do it for free. Thanks. I'm a horse. Wow. So I really am faster than a horse. It's kinda hard to believe. I shake my head at what I just said. I try to get my serious face back on and count up the techie I can see roaming around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of them, but I guess it's to be expected. There's 17 I can see in the vicinity. Damn. All of them are more than a kilometer away, so we don't have to worry too much at the moment. I guess we need to be more careful about them popping out from the ground. Thinking about not only the surface but also how deep the earth goes. They can be packed in too tightly, but there still has to be dozens, hundreds, thousands of them slumbering down there. The twins who had been running ahead now come to a stop.
何か気になってるみたいだけど、ちょっと休憩する？
Akane shows concern for me, thanks, as though she heard my comments. No, I'm fine, but I haven't been out here before, so I do like to take in the surroundings. I shade my eyes with one hand and scour the scenery for something interesting.
ここ、なんにもないけどね。
Aoi sounds like she's having fun as she comes back to join us.
何もないから、この辺りで能力全開で暴れても誰も怒らないのは、茜は好き。は、それは葵も好き。
Even if they don't care about the destination, they seem to enjoy the longer trip just for the exercise. I look around while enjoying their energy. Yep. There's nothing here. It almost feels good, just how little there is to get in the way. It's a bit like the lakeshore when we headed to the beach, but not quite.
オーナー、何か気になりますか？
Yu speaks up, asking for more details. There is no sign of human interference here, but the trees are only sparse. That's rather true, but the number of animals is much lower than around Kanto. This looks like a place that would return to nature without human activity, but it hasn't.
なるほど。そういう感想を抱かれたのですね。それは仕方ないわよ。
Again, listening to that conversation steps in to provide the answer.
この辺はもう黒髪の攻撃範囲だもん。
I guess, yeah. What? Attack range? That differs from the detection range? You aren't at the 1,000 gates yet. A region where the Kurakami could actually detect individuals. But somewhere this far out could still be attacked by it. Aoi grabs onto her sister and laughs at my question.
黒髪と誰かが戦えば、外れた攻撃がこの辺まで来るってことだよ。
Oh, I see. If the Kurakami used ranged attacks like lasers or missiles, they can reach out as far as here. The Kurakami itself is still dozens of kilometers away, but this place is already its battlefield. This whole area might have been wiped out countless times in the past. Yeah. Most recently, just 4 months ago, in the fight with Natsuhime. Those ashes become fertilizer, prompting the growth of all this flow scrub.
そういえば、春姫か博士か夏姫か、誰かが言ってたけど、昔から何度か黒髪に気づかれないこの辺りから攻撃して倒そうとした人がいたらしいわよ。
Akane actually sounds interested in this piece of trivia. I guess she remembered it because it involves fighting. Cute how she can't remember who it was who told her. Could he detect it from a super long distance, huh?
正面から倒せない相手への対策としては悪くないアイデアですね。
Yep, It's efficient, and I'll just say it. Snipers are cool! Now I've got these awesome powers, I do like to try a shot like that myself. Oh, and I also want to do a proper superhero landing. Although I bet those are murder on the knees.
こんなところから黒髪まで攻撃が届く能力者もいたんだね。で、結果は？
反撃されて消し飛ばされたらしいわよ。だから、関東の統治者には代々、思いついても絶対にやるなって話が伝わってるんだって。
I bursts into laughter. All we can do is laugh. Who knows how far Kurokami attacks could reach without the detection distance restriction? Lasers could fire for hundreds of kilometers free from atmospheric attenuation. That's a new word. We don't get robots to fight him. The Kurokami are far too strong for what we are working with.
しかし、改めて、そんな黒髪がただ一人の人間によって打倒されたということが、信じられませんね。
You has chronicled humanity's failed attempts to do that for hundreds of years.
夏姫がやらなかったら、茜と葵で黒髪を倒してやったのに。ねえ。それは、さすがにどうでしょう。
Well, considering further growth and the use of your powers, simply saying you have that potential in the future is quite impressive. They are already the Ninokami, and closing in on the Ichinokami. Who knows where they could be in 10 years? They'll both be smoking hot, I know that much. Although it would be cute if they just stayed the way they are. Either one works.
じゃあ、そろそろ行く？
Before we start running again, and before I get jailed, I do have one serious question I do like to ask. We're here for training, so we can save general chatter for the way back.
何？
Students look up at me, their eyes large and round. As well as training me today, you also want to pick up some tips for fighting Karuhima yourselves, right?
そうよ！茜と葵で言霊使いを倒すのよ！
Akane points off into the distance again. Maybe she's pointing at a star or something? Okay, well, from my perspective, you both seem so strong that I'm already unsure how Haruhime can beat you. That's my question.
どういうこと？
お兄ちゃん、お姉ちゃんにはもっと具体的に言わないと伝わらないよ。
オーナーが春姫様の真似事をする際、どういうことをすればいいかを知っておきたい、ということでしょう。
Thank you. That's just sort of it. Choice words? Maybe not short, but I am thankful for Yu's comment. But Akane is still shaking her head from left to right.
どういうこと？
新お兄ちゃんたちは、春姫ちゃんが使ってくる言霊を知りたいってことかな。
I'm actually curious about that.
ああ、なんだ、そういうことか。葵様の言い方の方が具体的でしたね。
You and I need more training in this arena too. I've been referring to the battle plans of my fellow swords, and I still can't think of what strategy that would ensure victory over the trends every time. That means Haruhime is using a technique I haven't even thought of yet.
真の言いたいことは分かったけど、茜と葵が春姫と戦ってる時は、言霊が聞こえないようにしてるから分からないわよ。
Bend earplugs from the sound of it. I don't need to know what she says, just the effect that she uses.
それなら簡単。
春姫ちゃんの言霊もいろいろあるけど、葵が一番嫌いなのは地面をツルツルにしちゃうやつかな。
She could do that too, huh? I frowns even just recalling it.
ああ、あれ。葵は苦手ね。
姉ちゃんは少しの間なら受けるからいいけど、葵は何もできなくなっちゃうし。
When you say slippery, you mean like on ice or oil? Slipping around like that? I seek more details.
違うよ、もっとツルツル。一回倒れちゃうともう起き上がれないの。
Aoi waved her hands around, miming slipping around. I told my neck. If you can't even get back up, then it has to be more involved than simply ground become slippery. And I think of ways that might be expressed, but nothing comes immediately to mind. Maybe the ground is slippery and no one can get up if they fall over? That sounds wrong too. If she was going to go that literal with it, just anyone standing there passes out would be faster. I doubt I could have done it with such a direct effect on the second part it would work. Things like, if I take a single step, that techie will die, don't work after all.
推測になりますが、春姫様は地面の摩擦を失わせているのではないでしょうか。
Friction? I rub my hands together at your suggestion. Like, I am warming them up on a cold day.
はい、その摩擦ですね。今回のケースでは、物体と物体が接触した時の相対的な抵抗をゼロに近づけていると表現できます。
Aha! Freaking around with friction. I understand it, but I don't quite get it yet.
何言ってるのかよくわからないけど、春姫が使うのと同じになるかやってみれば？
That would be the best thing to do, yes.
そうだね。しんお兄ちゃんも言霊使いなんだし。
Sounds like the fastest approach. I stand around thinking about something when I can try it out myself, right? The ground in this vicinity loses its friction. I proclaim my kolodrama towards the ground at my feet. And then it changes visually. But then... Aoi gives a cute little cry and tumbles over. Hey, are you... Ah! My wild weight leans over, even slightly turns away. I'm sent slipping backward, dropping onto the ground and bumping the back of my head. Ow. I feel more surprised than the pain. I knew I was going to fall and tried to stand down, but it made no difference at all. More than slipping, it's like a hole opened at my feet and I was cast off into space. That's not... Ow! Yeah? God! This is insane! I'd effectively tried to lift myself off the ground, using my elbows, but they provide no support at all, just slipping away. I can't even roll over onto the ground. I'm on my arms and legs around, but there's no sensation of purchase at all.
摩擦とは人間関係の悪い表現で使われることが多いようですが、このようにただ立っているという状態を成立させている大事なものでもあります。
You provide some commentary.
そうこれこれ、春姫ちゃんがよくやってくるの。
I is clearly enjoying the effect outside of a combat situation. I can't see her at the moment, but she must be flopping around exactly like me.
いつ見ても間抜けよね。ひっくり返った亀みたい。
Akane's gravity sucks ass, so she drops down. Akane's disappointed voice comes down from above. She must be watching the two of us without falling over herself. Wow, Akane, are you still standing up? If so, I'm impressed.
立ってるというか、だから浮いてるわよ。
Akane's face comes into view overhead. Wow, she's even cuter close up. Her eyes are so large and round.
お姉ちゃんずるい。助けて、起こして。
I can still hear Aoi thrashing around. I've completely given up on getting back up.
ほら、訓練なんだから、葵はそこからどうするかやってみなさい。陣雷！
I hear a crackling sound. Aoi has activated her lightning. Then... Around and round she goes. This time she gives a much more normal scream. What? What's going on? I can't see. I can't get my head at an angle. I can see her. Stupid shit.
葵がバチバチ光りながら、すごい勢いで回転してる。
Fun. I can picture it. Pretty surreal. Even using her power to provide further acceleration is pointless when the ground can't support her. Well, it sounds like she's enjoying herself.
オーナーと葵様、起き上がろうとするのではなく、寝そべったまま地面に向かって衝撃を加え、反発の力で跳ね上がることで対処可能と推測します。
Well, that does sound like one solution, but you'll need to try and explain to this Spinneroonie better. This is intended as training unless you understand. This is intended as training, which is why I haven't just turned the effect off yet. Want to try to increment it. I pop the fire claws on my right hand and dig them down into the ground. Even though at the surface has no friction, the ground itself still exists. And so placing a support down into it provides me some leverage. Up! I use the fire to lift my body and rise back up. I also raises up lungs at me, using something like a lightning pulse in the ground to repulse herself.
これでいいんだ。慌てて体を起こそうとしちゃいけなかったんだね。葵、できたじゃない。でも、どのみち倒れた時点で隙だらけだから対処しづらいのよね、これ。すぐ起き上がっても、地面がまともに使えないのは変わらないもんね。
The two of them excitedly discussed a unique problem. Ground friction returned to normal. The ground will return to normal after a while on its own, but I go ahead and cheat it back before I flip over again. It would be funny if the whole Earth's friction was like changed thanks to our Kodadama, and we found that out later when we go back home. Harime mentions well, for some whatever weird reason, everybody just started falling and couldn't get up. Interesting. So this is the kind of Kodadama Haruhime uses when fighting Kyuchu. I wouldn't have thought of this myself. Haruhime definitely favors influencing the environment and the laws of nature over herself or our people. And that's how a high-level Kodadama user handles combat. Considering the base nature of the Kodadama, you need to think more about the world and less about the people in it. Those are the kind of sensibilities that can really draw out the true potential of this power. I'm kinda mired in the physical. To be honest, girls are so sexy, but I'll do my best to hold that more dash side.
こうやって春姫ちゃんのしてることへの対処が分かっていけば、お姉ちゃんが勝って一の神になるのもすぐだね。もちろんよ。お姉ちゃんは今でもすっごく強いけど、もっともっと強くなるから任せなさい。お姉ちゃん強すぎー。
The twins are lapping as they get pumped to take down Haruhime. Even without my help, I'm sure the two of you will take down Haruhime eventually. I give a measured nod. Haruhime herself told me that she wouldn't be able to beat the twins in a few more years. But it makes me wonder. Defeating Haruhime and becoming the Ancient Okami means you two will beat the rulers of the country, right? Yeah, and well, the way they are portraying themselves at the moment, I'm not sure they should be, honestly.
そうよ。
Again, nods in reply to my question.
ねひひ。そうなったら、最初はお姉ちゃんが一の神やっていいけど、次は葵と勝負だからね。いいわよ。それで葵が勝ったら、またお姉ちゃんと勝負ね。わーい
Endless fight for the first place. I watched the show of them, still thinking. Up until now, I've been thinking it wouldn't be much of an issue even if the twins pulled it off and become joint rulers. A departure from Haruhime. It was the Kodama user as ruler would make a good symbol of my changes to Kanto. Kanto would definitely be charged with energy. A fun place. But now that I'm feeling the reality of it, something is starting to bug me. Something I can't put my finger on. The twins have the talent and drive to succeed as rulers. They are also popular with the people, and with me, of course. Sure, they aren't the best students, or ain't the best logical thinkers, but that can be resolved with a little time and support from the sidelines. Oh, yeah. So what is it?
ねえ、シンも、茜が一の神になったら勝負する？
Akane clings to my arm as I stand there thinking, and looks up at me with a sparkling smile. Wow, she's so cute. They both are. Well, sure, just to commemorate the occasion.
約束よ。
いいな、葵もしお兄ちゃんと戦いたい。
I'll fight, boy, you calm down. I grabs my arm. A pincer attack of pure happiness. Rather than fight, can't we just have some fun? That sounds more normal to me. Although Oi's sense of fun probably isn't too far removed from fighting, it might even be worse. We could play doctors and nurses. I'd probably enjoy that. Again, suddenly looks over to the side. Huh? I've seen that reaction from before, and I follow her gaze to see it. As I expected, a single techie moving in this direction.
このまま話してると感知されそうね。
We've been talking for too long. Let's go.
ここで敵機を倒しても持って帰るの大変だしね。
They're talking about resources recovery. Getting a bunch of those with the physical enchantments all the way out here certainly wouldn't be easy.
さっさと鳥居まで行って、そこをシンに紹介したら、またここへ戻ってきて訓練しましょう。
はーい。
Roger that. I'm quite happy to have someone else in charge. We start off running again. Some time passes. The horizon is already there, all the way ahead of us, so little changes as we run. The only thing that links to some kind of sense of perspective are small hills in the distance, but I can't even tell if they're getting closer or not. There are plenty of techie on the prowl, but with visibility so open, they are also easy to avoid. It's like the relaxed start to a road movie. The only thing I have to look at that's any fun are the twins, running along energetically in front of me. The two of them are probably getting bored as well, because they keep leaping up into the air and flapping their arms. They spin around in the air in order to take in our surroundings, as well as turning back to wave and smile at me. Nah, I don't think I could ever get bored of watching them. I'm feeling rather psyched myself. My head is clear and it feels great to just be pounding along. The next time I come back to senses, I realize the hills in the distance are indeed a little closer. At the foot of the hill, I see something that's clearly man-made. Man-made, huh? What could it be? Show me.
着いた
ああ、前に来た時よりも鳥居が倒れちゃってるね。
The twins stop in front of the object I've been looking at. I catch up with them and see that I was right. This is the 1,000 gates? I'm a little surprised. Ooh, gravestones. There are torii gates here. Lots and lots of them are aware. But most of them are totally trashed. What I was imagining was something like Fushimi Inari in Kyoto. Rows and rows of beautiful red gates. What I actually found is the graveyard of a place that might have once been worthy of the name Thousand Gates. I am a little thrown off by the contrast.
なんでしょうね、これは。
You has a similar reaction to mine. If she doesn't have information on this place, then it must be something from the fourth civilization, since Kanto started. This is a surprise for you, Choyu?
はい。もともと鳥居というものは、人の世と神域を隔てる境界であり、その意味では、黒髪に感知される境界線。この先には、確実な死の世界があると定義すれば、正しい構成なのですが。
Yep, that sounds like Torii Gates to me. Dr. Kojima, your first owner, majored in folklore, that this might be another specialty subject for her.
しかし、カントからの距離を考えると、それでも奇妙な様子ですね。
I look around, pondering Gyo's explanation. From the remains around us, even if 1,000 is a bit of an exaggeration, there's easily more than 100 gates. The way they've been destroyed is also quite varied, meaning they weren't built recently, but across many years. There are no trees, no forests nearby, so they must have carried the wood from Kanta. That's a lot of work. And quite unlike the efficiency loving Kanta.
黒髪の感知範囲の警告としてなら、これほどの数は必要なく。では、鳥居に何かの意味があり、大事に手入れをされているかといえば、そういう様子もありませんね。
Let's have Akane Aoi explain this. We turn our discussion to the twins.
何か難しい話は終わったの？
Yes, now you have to see them. I'm sorry, we should have just asked the two of you to start with. I apologize for just running my mouth.
お姉ちゃん、しお兄ちゃんはこの鳥居のことを春姫ちゃんから何も聞いてないんだよ。あ、そうなの？春姫ってなんかいつも先に説明してるから知ってると思ってた。
He talks and talks and talks and never stops. Harima can't provide exposition for absolutely everything. I gave her a little backup with a wry laugh. From what what I'm seeing here, though, I suspect she left this one for me to see for myself first. Just what could he mean?
この鳥居が何なのかね。
Akane looks around and then gives a snort through her nose.
これは黒髪に挑んだ人たちの証よ。千本っていうのは黒髪に挑んだ人たちの数なんだよ。
Oh. Aoi provides more details. The twins aren't laughing, but they sound pretty laid back about it. The proof of those who challenged Kurakami? The number of people who challenged it? I think about their words for a moment, and then give a brief shudder. Oh. These are graves. Then we visited the beach. Yuri told me how Kanta doesn't have religious burials. But they do pay respect to those rare and powerful individuals who stake their lives on defeating the Kurakami and saving the land. Those who challenged. Those who didn't come back. The graves of heroes.
記念碑と呼称する方が正確かもしれませんね。
You understands? So if one person attempted it, one gate was created. If two attempted it, two gates.
そうよ。これだけ挑んで誰も勝てなかったみたいだけど。夏姫お姉ちゃんの分の鳥居はどうするんだろうね。
The twins aren't taking this any more seriously. For them, this is just normal. A normal sight, a normal custom. Nothing to get emotional over. Personally, after learning the meaning of the gates, I found my thoughts paralyzed for a moment.
お二人の説明で状況を理解しました。過去においては何十人もの集団で挑むこともあったでしょう。しかし、近年では挑む者も減り、手入れもされなくなったのですね。
You smoothly accept the situation? Of course. What will they do about the final gate? Natsuhime's gate. It forms a crack in the human heart. Arima avoided talking about this place because it would bring up her sister? Does the victor really require a gate? What if she still didn't come back? In any case, putting a gate would be the final acceptance that the hero is gone.
ここって本当にそれだけの場所なのよ。それだけだね。
The twins shrugged, their explanation finished. That's all this is? A place with no further purpose?
でも、茜と葵の鳥居も、もしかしたら建てられていたかもしれないのよね。
Again gives a smile tinged with a kind of craziness. Huh? Gates for you two? I thought the conversation was over, but it continues. And the content is pretty intriguing too.
茜と葵も黒髪に絶対勝てると思ってたけど、どんな戦いでも、もしかしたらってことは起こるものよ。黒髪とやり合ったら、葵とお姉ちゃんのどちらかがいなくなるかもって、お姉ちゃんとよく話してたよね。黒髪はそのくらいの相手でしょ？そのくらいの相手だからこそ、やり合いたかったね。
The two of them really are the same as normal. They were born into battle. They know that anything can happen. They accept their potential deaths and use that to give themselves strength. I'm not sure. I start speaking up to tell them they're wrong, but their words catch in my throat. The Kurokami has been defeated, so this isn't something they need to concern themselves with. But maybe, just maybe, if Natsuhime hadn't defeated the Kurokami, the next challengers might have been the twins. For the sake of the future of Kanta, for the future of humanity, the strongest of the strong selected to fight nothing less than a god. If they ran out of challengers, the idea that ever defeating the Teki was impossible might have spread among the people, and everyone might have gone their separate ways. I can see that reason, almost purely political, for continuing the challenges, but it just makes me feel worse.
どうしたのシン？顔色が悪いわよ。
Akane looks up at me, her eyes round. No, I'm fine. I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but I can't find anything more to say. Akane just continues to look at me. Then she reaches out with a small hand. She places it on my cheek. She's standing on her tiptoes to achieve this feat. Wait, am I crying?
平気？こんなに暑いのに寒いの？
Oh. Akane's hand feels hot on my cheek. The burning passion of youth. And it's also really soft. Simple warmth and softness pressing into me soothes my heart.
平気？
Aoi seems to want to copy her sister because she touches my other cheek from the other side. Honestly, I'm a bit amazed that this is all it takes to calm me down. It's also a little unsettling to have these twins of all people worrying about me. Yeah, I'm fine. If I get sick or hurt, I can fix myself almost at once. I wonder if that counts for a hurting heart. I doubt that.
あ、ほんとだ。また急に顔色が戻った。なんだったの？シンお兄ちゃん。
Some light sunstroke, maybe. Just a little dizzy. Thanks for worrying about me. I pat the twins' heads with a smile.
確かに心拍数は平常値に戻りましたね。
You no need to keep track of those things.
ご命令であれば遵守しますが、オーナーの健康管理は AI の基本機能ですので。
All I want for you to do is not to expose me. Well, whatever. If I forbid her now, I might miss an important warning when I actually need it. Yeah. Anyway, if there's even the smallest chance that we would have lost Yuchu in the fight against the Kurokami, I'm glad Natsuhime defeated it first. Truly glad, from the bottom of my heart. I want to at least let them know that.
ふーん。シンってそんなこと思うんだ。黒髪と戦うのってすごいことなのに。
いろいろと考え方が変だよね、シンお兄ちゃん。
I think the same about Yuchu. I gave her a wry laugh. Although I expected you to be a bit more upset about not getting to fight the Kurokami yourselves. I would have expected them to be more whiny about missing out.
悔しがってるわよ。
悔しい。楽しそうです。
ここの黒髪は倒されたけど、どうせ他にもいるわよ。
Akane takes in the world around her with a smile on her face.
もっと遠いところには、黒髪よりすごいのがいるかもしれないじゃない。
それをお姉ちゃんと葵で倒したら、夏姫お姉ちゃんより上だもんね。
死んで勝ち逃げなんてさせないんだから。
Okay, gotcha. The world is wide, endless almost. I'll take care the prey of the twins.
そう考えているのであれば、ここの黒髪にこだわることもないわけですね。
New comments with their own understanding?
七道お姉ちゃんも葵も、あと 2,3 年くらいはここの黒髪と戦えなかったけど。
Huh? The continuation of their child draws me in. Is there an age limit on challenging the Kurokami in Kanto? If that's the rule, I can see why the twins aren't too upset about not getting their chance. Akane tilts her hand.
年齢は関係ないわよ。
そうじゃなくてね。黒髪に挑む人は子供を残しておかないといけないの。
Kids? That takes me by surprise. Children?
黒髪に挑む条件として、強い能力者の血筋を絶やさないようにしたわけですね。素晴らしく合理的な判断です。
You always impressed. Hold on, children? I'm still surprised by this. After all the emotional stuff we just came through, this is a crazy and abrupt change of direction. Okay, Aoi, you need to have kids?
そうよ。
どうしたの、しんお兄ちゃん。
Their abilities are what Kanta needs even more. So, the twins are surprised by my reaction. I mean, okay. Another restriction placed on fighting a Kurokami. Standard operating procedure for Kanta. Very logical. Letting the powerful bloodlines die out wouldn't be a good idea. So if they want to fight the Kurokami, they need to do so after having a kid. It makes sense. Wow! I'm getting a bit flustered. Okay, so do you have someone you've done that with? Have you taken care of it?
済ませるって何を？
Planted the cabbage in the patch you wanted the stork to bring your baby to? Oh, what the hell am I talking about?
キャベツ？
お姉ちゃん、男の人はあんまり人前でセックスとか言わないんだよ。
Always, knows. I gives it a king straight.
そういうこと、まだしたことないわよ。葵も。
Great! I can't stop myself from thrusting my arm into the air. I'm not getting greedy here. I'm not asking for them both. Having the twins say this to me sends my mind into overdrive.
セックスなんてとっくに経験済みよ。
むしろ、実はお姉ちゃんも葵も妊娠してるんだ。
Damn it! My son dating both shocks me and turns me on. I wondered if I can't do something about these sexual proclivities.
オーナー、心拍数と体温が急上昇しております。
Shh! I told you not to monitor me! This isn't something I can explain. It also leads me further down the garden path. And about Natsuhime? I hadn't heard anyone mention Natsuhime having a child in Kanto. There is not a large enough age gap for Haruhime to be her kid. Well, I mean, from the way this wisdom now is suggesting... Actually, no. We came from like around thousands of years ago, so someone else tinkered with me. I was about to say Natsuhime created us, but... No, but then maybe, but no. I need to play more of this puzzle now. It's like a lot of questions that this puzzle keeps on giving to me, honestly. There's also like a suggestive thing that came from Natsuhime when we were in the dream section, where, well, we kind of suggested that the Kurakami that she's with might possess us, and well, shit might get real. Maybe. Anyway, she was an unprecedented Kazama. So back to the kings. I don't know at the time. This rule probably wasn't applied to her. Although it could be said, strictly speaking, that if Natsuhime left anything behind, it was me.
それでね、お姉ちゃんより遅くなったけど、葵も半年くらい前に子供が産めるようになったんだよ。
A few seconds later, I tucked on my sleeve as I stand there thinking. Oh, congrats?
ありがと
She rubs her stomach, laughing happily.
う。でも、血が出てお腹が痛くなるのはめんどくさい。
Oh yeah, the periods.
ね
生理ですね。興味深い新陳代謝の機能です。
The twins and you are chatting away. I guess this could be categorized as girl talk. But men and women are reversed here, which makes this dirty talk. Not sure how to handle that. I'm a virgin with a mind that's only 3 or 4 weeks old, so I don't really have a place in this conversation.
しかし、半年前に葵様も生理を迎えたのでしたら、すでに初めての性行為を済ませていてもよかったのではないですか？
Hey, what?
およ？
夏姫様が黒髪を打倒したのは約4ヶ月前。お二人が黒髪との戦いを望まれていたなら、2ヶ月間は妊娠するための機会があったわけですよね。
She was asking me.
だって、そういうことしたいと思う相手がいなかったんだもん。お姉ちゃんはいつもそう言ってるね。葵はお姉ちゃんが選んだ人となら子作りしてもいいんだけど。
大丈夫。なるほど。葵様も茜様と同じお相手との遺伝子を残すお考えなんですね。
Seems like so.
茜と葵はいつも一緒よ。
The twins both nod. So the twins want to do it with the same person? Do you actively want that? You want to get in bed? Kaboom! That is crazy. Well, forget a system involving nuptials. Kanto doesn't even use the concept of families.
そうであれば、茜様と葵様はお相手としてよほど強い方をお探しですか？
There isn't a man in Kanto who can match you two, surely. I finally find an opening to slip one in. Oh, kaboom again!
そうよ。茜がそういうことをまだしたことないのは茜のせいじゃないのよ。茜が強すぎるから相手がいないのよ。
Akane is separately protesting a little too much. She also seems to be avoiding saying sex directly. Everything fell silent.
もしかして、茜様は男女の性行為を恥ずかしがっているのではありませんか？
I can't say I've really felt that during our past interactions.
セックスとか子作りの話をするとき、お姉ちゃん、他人のことは全然平気なのに、自分のことになるとああなっちゃうんだよね。
Again, makes a strange noise at the leaking of this information.
いわゆる照れや、かまととと言われる性質ですね。
他の全部はカントで最高のお姉ちゃんなのに、これが唯一の弱点なんだよね。
What a pure and cute sister you have. I love it. With all the buzz around her, Akane is sweating with a furrowed brow.
何よ、茜が何したって言うのよ。言ってみなさいよ。言ってるわね。
Oh, it's empty. Akane's face is bright red as she stamps on the ground. She's just so cute. But we shouldn't take this too far. Giving it some more thought, we're going to be training after this, meaning I could be the lightning rod for her anger. Okay, gang, good chat. Shall we get moving? I got my hands together to everyone's attention.
そうよ、行くわよ。もうめちゃくちゃに特訓してあげるんだから。たまにはここまで来るのも楽しいね。
Oh yeah, we talked about pregnancy before the present show, but then pregnancy. The friends both make opposing statements, but also both lead up. Actually, pregnancy just came up one time, and that was a lengthy one.
オーナー、ご武運を。
Yay! When training, I'm going to need you monitoring my vital functions closely. I crack a joke. Yes, a joke. I'm prepared to leave. Just before you leave, we'll take a look around. I don't feel any more sentiment for this place. I don't think I'll need to be back here, not without a good reason. But even so, it feels as though I will return. To cross this boundary and head towards the Kurokami beyond. Ooh. Not to visit for the first time, but to return to my place of origin. Ooh. And at the end of the day. Yeah. The twins are making a lot of noise carrying a heavy load down the place corridor. This is me. I think about cautioning them against running, but I'm not in any position to do so. The two of them head into my room.
お届け物よ。ものよ。
Hey, it's me. I'm the special one.
なんです？
Yuri, working in my room after tidying up the cafe, surprised at the twins barging in. The twins don't pay her any mind and toss down their delivery on the bedding already laid out on the floor. Their delivery, me.
届けたわよ。それじゃあ、新お兄ちゃん、また明日ね。
They really kicked my ass hard.
明日もやるんだから、ちゃんと休んでね。勝手に治るだろうけど。お腹すいた。すいたね。あ、シンもご飯を食べたら、ちゃんと歯磨きするのよ。するのよ。葵こそ、歯磨き嫌がるでしょ？だって、お腹いっぱいになると、すぐ眠くなっちゃうんだもん。お腹いっぱいとか聞いたら、お腹すいた。葵もすいた。帰ろっか。帰る。
The two of them chatter away and then whirl out of the room. Oh.
シン様。関東の外で、茜様や葵様と訓練されていたんですよね。どうされたんです？
Finally, someone I can have a reasonable conversation with. Just give me a moment. My healing needs to catch up. My whole body hurts. I could swear that smoke is rising up from my joints.
ゆうさん、何があったんです？何がというか、訓練という名の手合わせでしたが、特に描写の必要もないほど、オーナーが一方的にやられ、動けなくなり、茜様と葵様にここまで運んでいただいたのです。一方的。オーナーと優里様の特訓の時の3倍ほど一方的な様子でした。ああ、それは説明の必要もありませんね。
I basically couldn't do anything. They're fast, strong, and don't leave a single opening. I can't imagine how anyone can find those twins. I stop joking and stand up.
さすがに頑丈ですね。
Thanks. And I'm sure they were still holding back. I laugh while waving my hands around. I don't have any injuries and bruises, and they avoided aiming for that same area twice. The fact they can apply that level of precision in combat just goes to show how vast a gulf in skill was between us.
2対1ではなく、1対1でやってもらえばよかったのではないですか？
Oh, we changed to that real fast, I promise you. And this is still how things turned out. Here's one example. Akane is so mean! I saw some dust making me think she'd do gun right! But she just caused it using her wind, and then came in from the left!
ものすごく単純ですが、目の前でやられたら確実に姿を見失うでしょうね。
Yuri nods, sounding impressed.
しかし、そういう手札でやられたことを理解できているのなら、良い結果なのでは？
Nope, she had to explain it to me afterward. And we were fighting, I was looking in the completely wrong direction, and she clocked me from behind. In real time, I had no idea what was being done to me.
では、葵様の方は？
She's fast.
早い。
Too fast.
早すぎる。
Yuri repeats what I say, nodding each time, making it a little bit worse as well. That's it basically. That's all it takes. I can't touch her.
わかります。
Yuri gives a sigh. She's been in that position herself. I tried to copy Haruhime, making the ground slippery, making it muddy, making walls from the air, and using repelling forces against him.
そうなると、今度は周囲を高速移動しながら、中距離からの電撃の嵐でしたね。
Like she's picking on me! It was all quite horrible, and pretty much as he promised.
同じ8件でも、そこまで一方的ですか。
Yuri sounds impressed. I do say it was more of a gulf than a gap. Changing the subject a little. What are you doing in my room, Yuri? I did tell her not to push herself so hard every day, yeah.
その、留守の間にすみません。ここが落ち着くもので。
She was actually sniffing my bed. Yuri's eyes shift about, and she scratches her cheek, a little embarrassed.
広いですし、一人で部屋を使いますし、最近はここにいることに慣れてしまっていたので。習慣で訪れてしまったと。はい。
Okay, well, feel free to use this room whenever you like. On the surface, I just give a normal reaction. But underneath, having Yuri subconsciously come to my room, that's pretty rad. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm honestly amazed how Haruhime can deal with both of them. Yeah. I get the conversation back on track, taking a breath.
何かおかしいですか？
Yuri's sweet on Haruhime means she doesn't sound surprised at all. I'm not one to blow my own horn, but I don't think the gap between Haruhime and myself is all that large.
そうですね。戦力や言霊としてならそんな気もします。
Yuri is taking this seriously, so she replies without getting angry. At this point, I'm able to use pretty much all the kodama I've seen Haruhime use. That means I am at least on her level as a kodama user. Our physical enchantments have to be pretty close too. And yet I can't beat the twins, and Haruhime can.
それは当然。あなたと違い、春姫様には統治者としての威厳がありますから。
Oh, you little fanboy. Yuri has this smile on her face.
威厳が戦力になるとは思えませんが。そんなことありません。いえ、もちろん神様もすごくないとは言いませんが、やはり春姫様は別格ですよ。何が違うのでしょうね。
Yuri and you have light tones, but they set my mind ticking. I finally speak?
何ですか？
Hold on, give me a moment to think. I think for a few seconds longer. There is something I need to confirm. Yuri, Haruhime is sometimes almost cornered by the twins, right? She doesn't just win without a scratch every time.
ええ、それはもちろん、かなり際どいこともあるようですね。
Yuri nods. Any resident of Kanto must have seen them fighting countless times. In which case, the power of authority.
オーナー？
You ask a follow-up question, unable to understand. Yuri is also looking at me with a strange look in her eyes. When I went to the gates with the twins, something had nagged at me over them becoming the new rulers. And now I understand why. Haruhime is a true ruler.
はい、そうですが。
What's so surprising about that one, huh? So she doesn't mind if she loses. But she also has no intention of doing so. When I fought against her, and when Yuri took advantage of her opening as ruler, she still won. That's the difference of conviction.
なるほど。観念として理解は可能です。
You doesn't accept it completely, but can at least understand.
そもそも何を話されているのですか？
Yuri looks puzzled for a moment. About Akane and Aoi becoming rulers. I answer, but I'm still not quite in the conversation.
ええ。私は春姫様をお慕いしておりますが、茜様や葵様も素晴らしい強さですからね。いつか春姫様に勝つかもしれません。
Maybe.
春姫様ご自身もそれを認めていました。
Soon after I awoke, Haruhime was already singing the praises of the twins.
でもあの子たちは強いですよ。私とまともにやり合えるのは、今の8県ではあの子たちだけです。
You really have to bring up this picture again, don't you? Creators. But those two are definitely powerful. They're the only ones among the current 8 who can put up a fight against me.
数年後が楽しみですね。
I can't wait to see how they are in a few more years. Haruhime narrows her eyes cheerfully, thinking about the future. Well, Haruhime spoke of their strength. She didn't say it was going to happen now. Right. That's right. Everyone talks about Akane and Aoi becoming rulers. But no one is thinking about what that would mean.
ええ、はい。そうですね。
Yuri toes her head, wondering if that's even a problem. I was the same. Until this realization. Even if they become rulers, nothing is going to change. Kanto will still just be Kanto. In fact, the idea that might is right will likely take even deeper hold. A slip backward towards age and issues of Natsuhima's role. The exact opposite of what Haruhime desires. Of course, there will be Haruhime and I, working to make sure that doesn't happen. And the twins are narrow-minded enough that they can't accept change. But when so, rulers. There are all sorts of things leaders and kings require. Ugh, don't flatter me. Strength, wisdom, balance, justice, mercy. But a lack of these can be compensated for by connections between people. There's no need for a single person to be perfect. That's why countries exist, and organizations. And that's exactly why there is one thing that a ruler must have. Some idea for the future. What they want to do, and what they want to achieve. Sharing that dream with everyone, that's what makes them a true leader. That's the answer.
改めて、あの子たちと手を取り合い、この世界に希望や幸せを生み出すと、約束していただけますか？
No. Dude, how you doing? In order to keep that promise. Because I care so deeply for the twins. And for everyone here in Kanto. That's what I need to impart those two sweet girls.